Take your next page 22. The Chittor fort was captured in 1567, forcing Rana Uday Singh to move out. Then it is Jaisalmer and Patta and the Rana's general continued to fight bravely but was defeated in the battle. The blend of the Mughal and the Rajput cultures which evolved during this period provided foundation for the strong and the stable Mughal emperor. So let us start with the Akbar administration policy, how it was. He was having the vast means very big empire, was divided into Suba provinces and further into district and Karkas into Paraganas and further into villages, small villages. He got the entire land measured and fixed the revenue as per as fertility of the land. That means taxes. The main two pillars of the Mughal administrative were the emperor and his strong military power. The administration division of Akbar was Wazir. He was looking after the general administration. Mir Saman was looking after the royal household. Qazi was the chief judge and Sardar Sadur was the chief advisor of the Mughal emperor in the religious matter. Then Mansabdari system. For the successful functions of military, Akbar introduced Mansabdari system. The Mansabas were of different rank and were paid according salary. The Mansabdar military's responsibilities required him to maintain special number of Sawar or cavalry men. The emperor could use the troops maintained by Mansabdar whenever he wished. Then Navratan in Akbar's court. There are 9 Navratan courts, 9 gems in his court. Abdul Fazal, chief advisor and the author of Akbarnama. Then Faizi, poet of Akbar's court. Mian Tansen, musician. Birbal, known for great wit. Then Raja Todamal, finance minister. Raja Man Singh, commander-in-chief. Abdul Rahim Khan, I Khan, that is the poet of the son of the trusted Bairam Khan. Then Fakir Aizuddin, Akbar's advisor, and Mullah Do Pyaza, Fort Wit. So these are the 9 gems in his court. Only Akbar made like that. Now take to your next page, that is page number 23. Then Akbar's cultural contribution. Akbar built a new city, Fatehpur Sikri, Ibadat Khana, Panch Mahal, Diwan Khas and Buland Darwaza are some of the famous buildings at Fatehpur Sikri. Now also people go and see there. 7th point, Akbar's religious policies. He gave respect and tried to follow the teaching of different religions that he liked. Ibadat Khana was the prayer hall where scholars of all religions were invited for discussion. He combined all the good teaching of all the religions and introduced a new faith called Din-e-Ilahi. The main principle of Akbar was that there is only one God. He abolished Zaya tax lived on the non-Muslims. So Hindus and Muslims all were equal in his eyes. Next person we are going to see in this Mughal emperor is Jahangir. Can you see the picture of Jahangir? 1605 AD to 1627 AD. After the death of Akbar, his son, who was Akbar's son Salim, who was 36-year-old, became the emperor. He took a title of Jahangir. People started calling him what? Jahangir, conqueror of the world. So Akbar's son Salim, the Rana of Mewar, Amar Singh, did not bow before the Mughals. So in AD 1614, Jahangir marched against Amar Singh and defeated him. Then Khusrau, the eldest son of Jahangir, revolted against his father with the support of Raja Man Singh at Lahore. His own son Khusrau, what he did, he is against his father. Jahangir was attracted by the wit and the intelligence and the beauty of Mir-un-Nisa, the daughter of noble in Akbar's court. Jahangir married her and gave her the title of Noor Jahan. So he gave his wife Noor Jahan, that is the light of the world, because of the beauty. Noor Jahan was not only beautiful but also highly intelligent and cultured. Even her name was on the coin. So her name was also attached to the imperial signature. Next come to Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan's period started from 1627 AD to 1658 AD. And in AD 1628, Jahangir's son Prince Khurram became the emperor and assumed the title of Shah Jahan. So Khurram's real name of Salim Jahangir, and here Khurram what? Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan ruled for 31 years and his period of often referred as the golden age of the Mughal emperor. There was peace in the country. First point, during his reign there was no foreign invention. Foreigners did not come. There was growth in trade. Shah Jahan carried out lot of public works like building roads, canals, bridges, etc. Shah Jahan was known for justice. He built, main important thing is built Taj Mahal in the memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. Can you see Taj Mahal here? And Shah Jahan. Now take your page number 24. Here Shah Jahan had sent several military campaigns to extend his empire. He defeated and killed the chief of Bulkenda. He controlled the Portuguese and removed them from the Hooghly in Bengal. He also captured Ahmednagar, Bijapur, Golconda in the Deccan, sent his army to Balkh and Badakhshan in Central Asia to conquer the old territories of his ancestors, means his family. Whatever family is there belonging, he fell ill. So Shahjahan fell ill in 1657 AD and died when he was arrested by his son. His own son arrested Aurangzeb, and after this his four sons Dara, Suja, Murad and Aurangzeb had a war of succession. War of succession means who will become the king. Finally Aurangzeb was crowned as emperor in 1658 AD. Now Aurangzeb's turn. Aurangzeb assumed the title. He took the title as what? Alamgir. He ruled for about the long period in the Mughal emperor was 50 years. He ruled for 50 years. He was a very strict Muslim, Aurangzeb. He opposed all the form of entertainment. He was the master of several languages like Arabic, Russian, etc. Can you see his picture, Aurangzeb? He defeated the Ahoms of Assam. During Aurangzeb's regime, the Mughal emperor was the largest, from Kashmir in the north to Jinji in the south, from Hindu Kush in the west to the Chittagong in the east. He faced various problems after ascending the throne, like attack by the Afghan tribes in the northwest, revolt by many Rajput rulers, means Rajput were against, bad relation with the Sikhs, and the Sikh Guru refused to embrace Islam. The rise of Maratha under Shivaji was causing trouble to Mughal emperor. Main cause of him is Aurangzeb was what? Marathas. They were the real obstacles. After Aurangzeb, the succession became weaker and were known for the what? Later Mughals. They also were not capable of handling the affairs of the vast empire. Relation of the Mughals with other rulers. Mughals had friendly relation with Iran. After Mughals had a fight with Iran over Kandahar. The Mughals had very good relation with Central Asian countries. Akbar had neutral relation with the Rajputs. The Mughals did not have good relation with Sikh, Jats and Marathas. Conclusion here that early Mughal rulers extended the empire vast, and by the time Aurangzeb, many maximum area of India was under the Mughal, except extreme southern region of India. So many forts, palaces, mosques and tombs were built then, which was great contribution to our Indian culture. I hope you understood the lesson. Read the lesson. PDF will be sent. So thank you children. Have a good day.